was touched by kindness, how my being fills with joy I wish to share. When my heart overflows with life's gifts, may my smile uplift, I'll share smiles everywhere.
Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namandabu, Namandabu, Namandabu. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddham saranam gacchami. saranam gacchami. Sangam saranam gacchami. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namandab, 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 namandab. Namo Amida Butsu. I recite Amida's name with deep joy and gratitude. I gashotu Amida. Trees and grasses and flowers all grow in great compassion. This light shines throughout the world. I gashotu Amida. Flowers bloom and flowers fall. From the seed sprout new flowers. This is the truth unchanging. I gashotu Amida. Springtime brings the happy birds. Their songs all praise Amida. I join them in Nembutsu. I gashotu Amida. When I call Amida's name, it's Amida calling me. Buddha's voice, my voice are one. I gashotu Amida. When I'm lonely, I recite Namo Amida Butsu. Then I feel great compassion. I gashotu Amida. Nembutsu in work and play. Every day with Amida. Every moment filled with light. I gashotu Amida. Remember the golden chain. Kindness to all living things. I will follow this teaching. I gashotu Amida. In the clear bright morning sun. In the fading light of day. In the darkness of the night. I gashotu Amida. Namo Amitabha. I live in great compassion. This great power guides my life. I go to Amitabha. The virtue of the Middle's vow is shared equally by all, together attaining awakened mind. We are born in the land of peace. Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, Namandabha, Namandabha. Aloha kako, aloha. Welcome to Punahon Ganji Buddhist Temple Sunday live service, Mother's Day. Welcome, welcome. Today is a Mother's Day, so we do have a moment of remembrance, moment of gratefulness for the mother who passed away, for the mother to be, or for the mother's figure. In our life, we do have a person. Today, the person can be the mother, but this person thinking of you more than you do for yourself. And if you have some of you may have good memories, or some of you may have different memories, different relationships. Through thinking of each memories, experiences you have, today's occasion, every single experiences we have had is nurturing my life and your life, so that we may also awaken to the truth of life, truth of yourself. Today, together, if you have a mother who is still alive, is occasion to express our gratefulness and then learning from each other. If your mother is already passing away, today is a moment to think of the memories. And then each memories you have in your life is still guiding each of us. Memories is not only in the past or only stays in the memories. Memories is guiding each of us. Together on this occasion, let us deeply think about mother or mother's figure and the person who is thinking of you more than you do for yourself. And today, for myself, of course, I think of my mother and my grandmother and then people. At the same time, through my encountering with those people, they are teaching me the presence of Amida Buddha, Buddha's compassion and wisdom, which embracing myself, my mother and my grandmothers, forever we are together. So today, on this Mother's Day, I'd like to share the joy of being in the embrace of Amida Buddha's compassion and wisdom. There is one story or joke I heard from my fellow ministers. So there is one gentleman. So he was waiting in a line to buy tickets, maybe for tickets for a train. Kinda there is a long line. When he was waiting for the line, he began to hear kind of the people's conversation or argument. This sounds like he can hear a mother and her child sound like a kind of talking story or kind of debating. And as he tried to listen, it sounds like they are arguing over who will pay for the ticket. So it sounds like both of them insist, I'll pay. So for the mother, she insisting, no, I'm your mother. I'm your parent, so definitely I'll pay for you. But the son insists, no mom, I'm working, and then it's my duty, I'll pay for you, of course. So yeah, they like insisting, no, I'll pay, no, I'll pay. After maybe a few minutes conversation, finally the son said, okay mom, that's right, you are my mother, you are my parent. So okay, thank you, appreciate, please pay for me, thank you so much. And the mother said with a smile, of course, I'll pay for you. I'm your mother, I'm your parent. And this person, mother, now turned to the person in customer service. And then she said, hey, can I have a ticket? One adult and one child. Did you get to the point? For the mother, of course, your mother is an adult. And the child, he's already 42, he's not a child. But for the mother, no matter how old their child is, forever, he is child. Yeah, so we can kind of think about this parent and then child relations never changes. Again, even myself too. I'm now living in Hawaii, got married, and I have a work and then life in Hawaii. I've now became 33, but still, no matter how old I am, even after I got married, for my mother, for my father, for my parents, I'm forever the child. These relationships never change, whether people like or don't like. This relationships remains forever as it is. So in this way, since today is Mother's Day, I want to share one story of these relationships of the parents and then child. And of course, we can again apply these relationships can be between brother and then sister, or uncle, auntie, or best of friends. The point is, although this is a story and an example, we can apply to the personal being, again, who is thinking about you more than you do for yourself. So this is a story my fellow friend who is a minister, Reverend Tatsuta, shared with me and then shared with others. So the story begins with one family. So this family is the father and his child. So when the child was before 5 or 4 years old, their mother passed away. So after she passed away, father and then child living together. But of course, it's not easy to raising a child by himself. And also, in his life, also as a father, he tried to having his own life too. And after certain connections or through encountering, the father found met one lady, and then both of them fall in love each other. And then this father remarriage. This person's name is Mrs. Saito. So the day came here, the father talked to his child. After mom passed away, we are living together. But now I met the one person, and then I like her. And then now I want to have her stay with us as your mother. And after conversation, the Mrs. Saito came to the home. But of course, for the child, it's not easy to accept, because he had a mother who is his biological mother, parent. But now this new person is, in a way, in the beginning, totally the person he doesn't know, totally stranger. So he had a hard time to accept. So, knowing that in his mind, okay, this person is my mother, but he couldn't call her mother because for him, the only mother is his own biological mother. So therefore, he calls this new mother Mrs. Saito. So any occasion when he has to call this person, instead of calling mom, he calling her Mrs. Saito. Like, Mrs. Saito, can you pass me the soy sauce? Or Mrs. Saito, tomorrow I do have I need this for my school. Can you prepare for me? So every time when he calls her Mrs. Saito. Of course, for the Mrs. Saito mother, of course she wants the son call her mom or mother. But she also understands it's not easy thing. The son child just lost his mother and still struggling. Now new person came into his life. Not easy to accept in the end and take care of it. So she understands every time when the son calls her Mrs. Saito, she just, okay, of course I can do for you. Thinking, someday I hope you call me mother. And as time passing, like today, they had a Mother's Day. So it sounds like the son had some like a project or class. Like let's doing something for your mother or your guardian or on this Mother's Day. So the son thinking, drawing the picture of the Mrs. Saito, and then when he looking around other students, classmates' picture or drawing, they putting to mother, to my mom, But for himself, he couldn't write to mom or to mother. So therefore, he put to Mrs. Saito. And when he came home, he gave the picture painting to Mrs. Saito. When she received it, of course, she saw the to Mrs. Saito. But she showed her smile and then said, "Oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy. Thank you." And then again, after a few months later, the relationship doesn't change. Still, he calling her Mrs. Saito, but they began to build trust and then good relationships. And then one day, on summer break or summer vacation time, the family had a plan. Let's go to the river for a trip. We can swim and we can do the barbecue. So they prepare and then the day came. But on that day, the father, he got the urgent meeting. Sounds like he has to go to the office. So father, he said, "I'm really sorry, but I got the urgent call, so I have to go to the office. So I cannot take you to the river for our joy. Sorry." And the son was so disappointed. "What, Dad? You said today is our river trip. I was looking forward to it." "Oh, really? I'm so sad." And then of course Dad said, "I'm so sorry. I know, sorry." By seeing the son's sad face here, Mrs. Saito, the mother, said, "We can still go together, only two of us. We can go." The son kind of, only with you, but he wants to go to river trip. So they decided, okay, let's go together. So Mrs. Saito, mother and then child, left the house for the river trip. Now in the car, only two of them. So they didn't have enough or good conversation, but they looking forward to the river and then swimming. Yeah. And then as soon as the car arrived at the river, the son was so excited. Wow, so sunny day, and then the beach, shore, and then river. He jumped into the river and then enjoy. He enjoyed swimming and then scuba, like diving into the under the river, ocean water. He really enjoyed. And then occasionally he came back to the Mrs. Saito's place and then drinking water, having snacks. Again, he went back to the river again swimming. And then one moment, again he enjoyed swimming. But suddenly, he found himself. Now his feet doesn't touch the ocean floor. So deep, he went to the deep place. So he cannot touch the floor by his feet. So he now so panicked. Yeah. Although he can swim, but he couldn't swim like more perfectly. Still, he had a struggle. Now so panic. Now he began to gulp in the water and drowning. He was so panic. And then he began to lose his consciousness. And that was the moment as he drowning. He saw something, something shade coming to over his head. But he lost his consciousness. But that was Mrs. Saito coming to help the son. And then the son woke up in the next morning. Oh, that was on the bed in the hospital. So Mrs. Saito saves the child from drowning. Yeah? So next morning when he woke up, he saw his father was there. And he said, "Oh, glad you woke up. And then the son kind of so dizzy and then so exhausted. He can see that. Oh, that. And now, after seeing his father, now he looking for Mrs. Saito. But he couldn't say mom, so he said, asking, where is she? Where is she? And then the father said, well, it's okay, no worry. You must be tired, take a break, relax. Thinking, oh, where is she? But the son was so exhausted, so again he fell asleep. Again, next day, he woke up still so kind of dizzy and then tired. Again, asking father, oh, okay, daddy, again, where is she? Where is she? Again, that father said, oh, okay, no worry. You get to recover first, take a, relax. Again, son, still he kind of thinking, why he didn't tell me where she is? But again, he was kind of so tired. Again, he fell asleep. Then, again, next day came. Again, this time the son child feels more better, more conscious, feel energy. So now he asking, Dad, where is she? Because the son think to himself, every time in this a situation when I don't feel well or catch a cold, I know Mrs. Saito, she's with me always. She prepares things for me, something to drink, something to eat, even she wipes my sweat. So I know in this situation she's surely with me. But since I cannot see her, asking again, Dad, where is she? And then father said, okay, you remember you went to river together with your mom, and then you were drowning. So your mother, Mrs. Saito, jumped into the river and then grab you and then try to take you to the shore side, But since she went to the river with her clothes on, it's so becoming heavy, So after she took you to the shore and then passing you to the people who also saved you, she was taken away by the river, flow of the river. She was also rescued. She was in critical conditions. You want to see her, she's in a critical conditions, she is not conscious. You want to see her? And then the child answered, yes, I want to. And then the father took the child to the ICU unit. And then the son saw Mrs. Saito lying on a bed with a tube into her bodies. And then he can see his pulse is so slow and then weak. And then the father asked, this can be the last time. And then this can be the last opportunity for you to call her mother. What do you think? But the son, knowing I should call her mother or mom, he couldn't do it. And then later, Mrs. Saito, his mother, passed away. And then years pass after she passing away. Only now, father and then son, only two of them live together. The father didn't remarry again. And then the son child welcomed his coming of age 21 years old. Yeah? And then that time, he went to see his father. And that moment, father holding something in his hand. And then he said, I was waiting for this day. I have something to give to you. And then what he gave to his son was a diary kept by Mrs. Saito. So when the son received the diary, when he opened it, he saw the date. That was the date when Mrs. Saito came to their house as a mother. So now, he's reading the diary. So now it's like a saying, oh, today is my first day. When I met my son, my child, I'm so excited, I'm so happy, I'm so excited. Now my new life begins with him. Then every page he's turning, he can see every page without exception. He can see his own name. Today we went to together shopping. Today we went to amusement park. And then also every page also includes, today again, he didn't call me my name, me as mother. And the next page, again, describing how she's happy to be with him. But again, today, he didn't call me mother or mom. And also again, turning the page, he found one page that saying about the Mother's Day. So Mother's Day, it was my surprise. He drew the painting for me, and I was so happy to receive it. Then when I saw the name is to Mrs. Saito, I was kind of sad, but I was so happy. This is my treasure. He do the drawing for me. And then so the next page he found. She said, I know I'm not his real mother, but I'm so grateful for her, his biological mother. Because of her, today you are here with me. I'm so thankful for your biological mother. And then she said, I risk my life to save you. Whatever happens in your life, in his life, I'll save you. I shall embrace you because I'm your mother. I love you forever. And then the son child, as he's reading a diary, first time he calls, Mom, with tears in his eyes. That was the first and the moment the word of Mom came out from his mouth. Yeah. Then after that, he think to himself from the first day, first moment she came to in his home as a mother, and every single experience, every single conversation, every single moment were filled with her love, caring, compassion, and kindness words were there. He had her who is thinking about him more than he does for himself. Up until this moment, when the moment he called her mother, each moment they have been Mrs. Saito or his mother's true love existed. Then this moment for the child or son, tears and then crying, he realized, it has been there, but just he couldn't say it. But when he said, Mom, although that was him who said Mom, it's not only him, because he's receiving profound love and then caring compassion from Mrs. Saito, his mother. It already been here. When it comes out, it is a mother. That is an expression of his receiving profound love, caring words from Mrs. Saito to him. So this is one of the expression of the profound love expression. I'm in your embrace. I do have you who is thinking of me more than I do for myself. This in our Hongandi tradition today, in a similar way, what I try to say is Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu, not just a magic word or only expression of the thank you. That is a expression of I'm in Buddha's embrace. Rather, Namo Amida Butsu is Amida Buddha's calling voice. Calling to us. Whatever happens in your life, I shall embrace you. I shall love you. I cannot stop falling in love with you. I cannot stop worrying about you. Why? Because I love you. I love you because I worry about you. I worry about you because I love you. When we realize, Amida Buddha exists like Mrs. Saito thinking of me, Amida Buddha embracing every single person as they are. Therefore, in Gashotu Amida today we had a chanting. It said that when I call Amida's name, it's Amida calling me. Buddha's voice, my voice are one. I Gashotu Amida. When I call Amida's name, Namo Amida Butsu, although it's me who are calling, saying, chanting Namo Amida Butsu, but actually it's Amida Buddha calling me, which means Satoshi. I shall save you. I shall embrace you. Whatever happens in your life, I'm here for you. You are never ever alone. When I encounter this Amida Buddha's compassion, which is forever guiding my life, open my eyes to see things not only in a way I want, but try to see things as it is. Receiving compassion, receiving wisdom. What comes out from my mind is Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Indeed, I am in Buddha's embrace. So this Namo Amida Butsu is Amida Buddha's boundless compassion and transcendent wisdom. Namo Amida Butsu is an expression of the enlightenment, Buddha's promise. Whatever happens, I shall embrace you. When you receive it, indeed, I am in Buddha's embrace. That is mind of awakening. We call it a Shinjin. And as an expression receiving Shinjin, Buddha's compassion, wisdom, what comes out is Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. When I call Amida's name, it's Amida calling me. Buddha's voice, my voice are one. I Gashotu Amida. So I call it a Namo Amida Butsu is don't worry, be happy. I shall embrace you as you are. Don't worry, be happy. I shall embrace you as you are. So again, like in the story, Mrs. Saito calling to you, wishing for me, please call my name, please call my name. It's showing, I shall embrace you, I shall save you. Please call my name, mommy. The moment mommy comes out from the child, it's showing, overflowing. Already, my life is filled with Buddha's compassion, loving kindness. Mrs. Saito's love is there. Same way, when you receive Amida Buddha's compassion and wisdom deep inside of me becomes part of my life. What comes out is Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. So on this Mother's Day and then every day, let us remember, no matter where we go, whatever happens in our life, indeed, I am alone, yet we are not alone in this Buddha's embrace. Let us joyfully recite the name of Amida Buddha together, this being of existence who thinks of me more than I do for myself. Indeed, we are together. Such a joy we are receiving every day, every moment. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Shinshu Pledge. I take my refuge in the vow of the Buddha. Reciting the name, I shall live through life with strength and serenity. I revere the light of the Buddha. I'll put my effort in my work with self-reflection and gratitude. I follow the teachings of the Buddha, discerning the right path. I'll spread the true Dharma. I rejoice in the compassion of the Buddha. I'll respect and help others and do my best for the welfare of humankind. Namandab, 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 namandab.
When my heart is touched by kindness, how my being fills with joy I wish to share. When my heart overflows with life's gifts, may my smile uplift. I'll share smiles everywhere. Thoughts tender soothe as the ocean's depths. I also offer when touched by kindness to share. When my heart is sad in loneliness, may I reach out to one whose heart may feel so too. Cherishing the time we warmly talk, may the path we walk lead to friendship ever true. I'll link bright as flowers on its place, the sweet lights. May my smile uplift. I'll share smiles everywhere. Thoughts tender soon, as the ancient day, I also offer when touched by kind